evening, sir.
Hey, sorry for being late today. I was stuck with some meeting. Okay, so what were we discussing in our yesterday's class? We discussed about Search Console, I believe, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
So, anybody has questions with regard to Search Console? Anybody has questions with regard to Search Console?
Sir, the crawl status, that report, how to read, sir, actually.
Yeah. I'll come there. Okay. Okay. Okay, so crawl stats, you will find that option in the settings. So basically this, I think we have discussed this already while we were discussing technical SEO, but anyways, I'll help explain. So whenever bot is visiting, bot is crawling certain number of pages. So on this website, on this particular day, December 10, it is 360 pages. And on other dates, let's say this is not loading. Yeah, this is February 7th, 190 pages. Are you all following me? Do you all see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So February
Yes.
7th, it is 190 pages. So it's not bot is visiting today morning and it is crawling 190 pages. Maybe in the morning it might have crawled 200 pages, in the afternoon 250 pages, and in the afternoon only 100 pages or 170 pages or 160 pages. For that particular day, on an average, bot has crawled 190 pages pertaining to your website. Clear? Every day it varies. So see, every day it varies. Why is that varying? Again, I'll tell you, right? Every day it's varying. And now to crawl this 190 pages or 180 pages, so look at this 190 pages. The average response time of the server is 126 seconds per request, not for 190 requests. The average response time is response for one request. For one of the page to respond for one of the request, bot might have spent 130 seconds, and for request 2 it might have spent 190 seconds, or for request 3 it might have spent 100 seconds. So for 190 requests, when you take average, the total response time for all this 190 pages is not total, the average response time for 190 pages is 126 milliseconds. So it is suggested to keep less than 200 milliseconds for better experience and better crawl rates. So if it is loading quick, bot will be able to crawl too many pages, and it is evident or proven here as well. So when this peak is high, see total crawl request. See the milliseconds is 979 milliseconds. Do you all see that? And it is inversely proportional. When your average response time is high, the total number of pages crawled by the bot will be low. See 979 milliseconds and the number of pages crawled is 100. And now when this is coming to, let's say, yeah, see, for two reasons. Definitely, one is because of higher response, higher response times. Bot will not load your bot will basically crawl lesser pages. So when you have only 10 MB data left with you, how many images can you download? Fewer images. When you have 1000 MB data, you can download lot many images. Same is the case here, but it is when bot is taking when web page is loading in a very long time. So it's taking quite a long time. So that's when bot will not be able to crawl many pages, and automatically the number of pages crawled will come down. See, the average response time is 167 in this case, and number of pages crawled is 281. And regardless of the same, sometimes the same load times, but pages crawled is coming up and down. When it is crawling too many pages, bot might have probably made a visit multiple times. Maybe you might have published a content, or you must have received a link from one very strong website where bot is crawling your website again and again from different places, and that is what leading to higher average of 281. See, previous day also the response time is 145, but the number of pages crawled is 99. Right? Response time, though the response time is same all these days, the graph is coming up and down. That's because bot is visiting in a different patterns each day. Why bot pattern is different? One day you built a link from very highly credible website, other day you published a blog post, and some other day you have covered something. Your website already covers a topic which for which the demand has suddenly increased, or you might have manually submitted fetch as Google or something like that might have happened. That's when, though the load times are same always, the page is crawled is varying. Clear? And to download, total downloaded size. See, when the number of pages crawled is high, the total download size is also high. So that's the data it has downloaded from your website. To download all the pages, so crawling is nothing but crawling, and taking a copy is nothing but they are downloading the copy of your website. It's all data taken from your website. Right? So it is 79 million bytes. 79 million bytes of data is downloaded when bot crawled 360 web pages on December 10th. Right? When the number of pages crawled is lesser, the data crawled is also, right? So it is the total downloaded data size is just 5,92,000. Any questions here, guys? Anybody has questions? Everybody understood? Clear?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So if bot is facing, see now why this is coming up and down is sometimes bot might also see issues with your website. So when response time is very high, suddenly your pages will not increase its size, right? There will be some application, the way how it is coded, your server itself might not be free, very engaged if it's on the shared hosting, or different kinds of problems can arise, right? So particular day, you bot might have seen too many 301 redirects or too many 404 pages. That's when the crawl will drop. But anyways, that's all very small, 11 percentage, 5 percentage, 3 percentage, 1 percentage. Correct. Yeah. So based on the type of content space, someday bot might see suddenly a page which it is not seen for the last 3 months, and that page can be very heavy. Or you might delete that page which was very heavy, and suddenly bot's energy will can be wisely invested on other pages, and that's when you might see energy going up. I mean, like the number of pages crawled will be higher, right? So it is very important to read all of this data always. You have to show, so your bot should not experience any of these issues, and they have to be very negligible, especially 404 and 500 server errors. So this website is built on HubSpot servers are all very well managed, right? And you will not see any kind of issues with such servers. Hence, you will not see 500 server errors. Maybe if I take any other website, there are good chances that I might see 500 server error. See, host had problems in the last week. Okay, 200 only 56 percentage. Server error 7 percentage. Not found 24 percentage. Page could not be reached 6 percentage. Not modified. And by file type 39% of the energy is invested here. And if you will see 22, 19, CSS, JSON, different types of files. Google bot type also. Page resource load 56. Desktop by bot type, desktop bot, smartphone bot, image bot, ads bot. And here for this smartphone bot 51, page resource load 20 percentage, desktop 30 percentage, image 10 percentage, ads bot 5 percentage. So these guys don't run any kind of ads, and the ad bots are not really visiting frequently, and that's why bot type is less than 1 percentage, and this company runs lot of ads. They spend several lakhs every month in the ads, right? Ad bots would definitely visit their URLs, and the data is also recorded here, right? So every time bot is finding on an average 7 percentage, sorry, bot is able to discover 7 percentage new pages and 93 percentage are old, and for this every time it's on an average discovering 2 percentage pages, right? This is actually good. Discovery has to be lower.
Sir, in OK200, if dynamic pages also if come means there will be issue, sir.
So dynamic or static, the status will be always 200, and here it is reporting the pages only which bot is crawling. The dynamic pages, filter pages, blue color, green color, shoe size 9 number, or selecting the filters or search pages, those all will be the experience for real user. What bot is showing is here only the bot's experience. While bot is navigating through your website, bot has found these kinds of issues or experienced these things. Real user might have found 200 pages a lot. They might have not seen 404 or redirects at all. Or maybe might have seen higher number also. Real users and bots are different. This data is all pertaining to bot, what bot has seen. Dynamic pages, if they are all readable by bot, you will see them under 200 only. But usually all those pages will not be readable by bots. They all will be blocked.
So, sir, this data, it will not have those blocked pages, right? Even if it is a 302 redirect.
Yes, it will not have the. This is only what bot has seen.
What I see. If we put it in the robots.txt, they don't crawl these pages.
Yes, you are
It
correct.
will not be shown here.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Sir, file type, if suppose JavaScript have more percentage, it will impact the loading times, sir? Here?
Yes, yes, yes. See, you should have more HTML. Your content is all in HTML. Functionality is all JavaScript, right? So JavaScript is very less, CSS 2 percentage, 12 percentage, HTML, but this is not 100 percentage, right? Still unknown failed requests. File type, so there is no clarity. There are so many failed requests, 500 server errors or whatsoever, 400. So there is no clarity what kind of files are they. Are they HTML or image or JavaScript or CSS? That is 38 percentage. HTML has to be higher. Maybe this will be JavaScript files. In that case, JavaScript will be 38 plus 3 percentage. But they are not loading. They are not working. So coding your website properly plays a crucial role in the success of your business. So if you have worst web developers who cannot understand any of these aspects, I mean, I don't mean that I'm not scolding the people or telling people are worst. I mean like people who don't have the right practices, right development practices, right? So I had this experience with Simply Access. There is a company called Simply Access. So one tech team was working for this company, and these guys had created a very big mess on the technology. And you, whatever you do, you will not see the results. And many times it's quite tricky to find out such issues on the platforms. Quite tricky to find out such issues in the platform. So we started working on this platform in 2020. So for any companies like that, aggregators, massive businesses, right? If it is only a trainer-owned business, that's fine. Small websites and fewer pages, they all go in the slow formats. But when it comes to aggregators who are dealing with few tens or hundreds of courses across the globe, having the right application and right technology is super important. And before they see any kind of growth, they have to struggle. They have to develop lots of content, marketing implementations, backlink building. There will be n number of things that have to be done for first 2 years, right? So during this phase, they had a disastrous technology which was not reaping any kind of benefits or outcomes. We were in a mode, okay, we are still in the building stage where we are building lots of content, blogs, product, images, that this, there are various things, building the marketing portfolio basically. So later we realized there was a serious technical glitch. We had always felt that okay, there is a technical glitch, but then we took some time to find that issue because it's very tricky to catch hold of those issues if you are not really a techie. So you have to work on technology to catch hold of that issues. I don't think any digital marketer will be able to find. So I have some amount of tech understanding and I was able to find those issues. And the moment we fixed them, just in a month of time, they're all course keywords were on the first page in the first three positions. That's how the tech can become a blocker, huge blocker. And however good a digital marketing agency or a digital marketer, there's no point of considering any outcome from them. It doesn't work. You might meet the best physician or doctor, but if you're not taking the medicine regularly, how will you get a cure? How will you be cured? So it was something like that, right? So I personally come with my profile with 100% success rate on all training companies projects, and Simply Access was one, and we again proved that we are successful and we delivered results to them despite having all these barriers. So we are the one who built it from all scratch, a company by name Simply Access. So you all, I don't know, some of you might know that's one of the training company. Okay. Okay. Anyways, coming back, you got the answer right, Bhagwati. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now links. So your website, for your website building backlinks is also super important, correct? And you get to see for which all pages you have links from the external websites. So you have total 1393 links, of which 718 are to your home page, 157 are for your CMA USA course, ACCA course. These are all related to accounts. CS will do this course. Okay. And the top linking websites, you get to see which are all those websites linking to your website. There are how many domains? Only 55 domains. From this 55 domains, you have got links. Okay. So for massive websites which has links from few hundreds or thousands, you won't be able to get complete data because this search console will give you only sample data. Let's say list of 1,000 domains. Search console will give you list of 1,000 domains. So in that case, how will you get all the domains list? Yesterday also I have asked you some query, right? How will you get the all the keywords data?
But we checked this, sir, but I can't able to find that, sir, in internet.
Okay, so there is one option you can connect Google Analytics and Google Search Console, and that's when you can download all the keywords data on Google Analytics. I will show you that as well. So you can download all of this keywords data on Google Analytics, not from Google Search Console. But to do that, you have to connect Google Analytics and Google Search Console. We'll look into that. Right? So coming back here, this website. Yeah, we were discussing about the links, right? Yeah. This is external links is clear, right? And
Sir, I have a question. How
yeah,
can we check whether a page is indexed or not?
you would see that here, index pages, and another easiest way is you will see now I am telling that their home page is indexed, and you can simply do site colon in front of that URL, and if that is indexed it will show. Yeah, this is indexed, right? Let me copy this URL. Let's assume I'm copying this from the Excel sheet, and I'll see if this is indexed or not. You put site colon, see the
How
URL
we
is
get
indexed.
in Search Console actually?
Search console. Yeah,
Yes.
here you could see that pages indexed. You see indexed here 519, and you have to click on this view data about indexed pages. You get to see all those pages, those are indexed, right? 519, and you get data of all 519 when you download. But if you have URLs in several thousands, you won't be able to download all of the data because Google Search Console gives you only sample data, right? So in that case, you have to manually check. If you doubt, okay, a particular a specific URL of your website is not indexed, you have to go type. Okay, so for me, let's say I want to see candradigital.com slash trainings slash SEO training. So maybe our URL is, I'm not clear how is that URL. Let's see how the URL looks like. Yeah, SEO course. It is just SEO course. Yeah. So it is showing you all the URLs which contains SEO course basically. I want to see only Bangalore. Is Bangalore indexed or not? It is indexed. So it is indexed and hence it is showing here on the Google rankings as well. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Coming back. Yeah. So we were discussing about the links. Okay. So this is all about for which page you have built the backlink and from which domain you have built the backlink, and this is anchor text. So now when you click on it, it will take you to the website. Right click here, read more, right? So here they have used these terms: North Star Academy, ECCA, NSA, CMA, USA. So these are called as anchor tags. From these keywords, you are getting the backlinks. While building the backlinks, they have put these keywords. And this is about the internal linkings. This is links within your website. This URL, this particular URL is getting crawled. Apart from home page, this particular URL is getting crawled more number of times within your website. And from which all pages is this getting crawled? It is linked on all these pages. Whenever bot is visiting this website, through all these pages, bot is finding this URL. So bot is basically crawling this particular page n number of times. What is that n? 1142 times. When bot is reading this page so many number of times, automatically bot starts prioritizing this page or ranks better this page. Right? Any page that doesn't have any internal links, there are good chances that it might not perform well, or it can perform well only when it also has backlinks. If it doesn't have internal links, it should have at least the backlinks. Some link bot should either visit from external website or it should be within the website. Correct? If you are earning a lots of money, you will be distributing this money internally to the family members. If you are not earning and if you are not in a position to distribute this money to your family members, they have to now get it from, they have to work and they have to get it by themselves from the outside sources. Correct? Same way, same concept. This being the reason a lot of people say sometimes just working on the internal links and distributing your website's energy within your website will help so many pages pertaining to your website rank in top of the Google. Internal linking sometimes can work very well, especially when you have lots of bot energy already flowing to your website, to home page or to few other pages. Now you will start distributing this energy to n number of pages by linking internally within the website. Clear?
Yes.
Yeah. So we have covered about the settings. So this is the place where you will be providing access also to people, ownership verification, associations. This is telling that this is connected to Google Analytics as well, right? YouTube. Change of address. Anybody knows what is this change of address? So now you are changing your website from candradigital.com to candradigital.in, right? So you all will be scared when I change my domain name, my new website again will not rank, because all these years you have built links to .com, all these years you have developed .com, all the content, all the credibility, authority, everything is built around .com, right? Let's assume I will work for several years, let's say for 2 decades, and I will make lots of property, right? And I will not pass this property to my heirs or next generation. Now think of it. And something like that can happen when you suddenly change your domain names, alter the domain name slightly. All that credibility that your past .com domain had will never get passed. You might think, okay, it is kandradigital.com same and only from .com to .in is changing. No, it doesn't work that way. This is like a new domain. It's a new domain and has nothing at all. And now .com's credibility can be completely passed. We can communicate to bot not only this, even if I'm changing it to abc.com from kandradigital.com, I can communicate to bot this, I'm migrating, I'm changing my domain name, just its change of the name, and it is still my property or asset. Please pass all the credibility or energy to abc.com, so that from very next day or from very next week, abc.com also will start performing on the Google top. If you had to make ABC perform, you will have to work several months, years, right? But now simply you have transferred all the energy from kandradigital.com to ABC. We call that as SEO migration, right? And this is one of the activity in the migration, domain migration. We call it as domain migration. When you are changing your domain completely, you can inform or tell that I am moving from North Star Academy to northstarinstitute.com, right? So you will have to pick the domain link. So it will ask, select a new site. See, you have to select a new site, right? So I don't think to change your site address, you must first set up 301 redirects from the old site to new site and perform this. I told you, right? So you have to do a lot of things. Redirection has to be set up first, and then you will be able to pick that new website here. For new website also, we have to create search console account, and then we will be able to pass all the energy. So changing the domain name is no big deal. You don't have to worry that you will be losing the energy. You can pass all of that credibility and energy by domain migration. Yeah. Bulk data exports, automatically export data to BigQuery. We will discuss this while we discuss Google Analytics. So this is usually done by developers. We digital marketers can also do, but it's tricky to understand or creating all this project ID and couple of other things. Okay, I'm skipping this for now. Robots.txt validator. It shows you about your robots.txt fetched. There are no issues or error. If there is something as such here, it shows up here. That's all. So if there are any manual actions on your website, so Google team reviews your website and manually penalize your website. And if there are any manual actions imposed on your website, you will see those issues here. And if there are any security issues pertaining to your website, you will see those issues here. Right? Clear? Any questions? Yeah. And coming here, enhancements. So on your website, you must have implemented various kinds of schemas. Whichever schema you implement, it starts showing up here. Right? So the schema has been implemented on just fewer pages, 1 or 2 pages, and that too with an error, 2 pages, and that too has an error. FAQ schema, only 4 valid, it's implemented only on 4 pages or 4 instances. Job postings, right? So it's not implemented properly on any of these pages. Review schema they have implemented and it's valid on 7 pages. Which are those pages? You can see them. Which are those pages that has problem or, right? These are the pages. But that review schema, unparsable structured data, duplicate. So the issues are basically problem with your structured data, the schema that you have implemented. Duplicate, unique property, parsing error, missing or. The schema code we have discussed, right? So in that they have committed some mistakes. And even Google website developers use the Google Search Console to understand, rectify all these issues. As a digital marketer, you can always take the screenshots or provide access to them and help them to fix these issues. Okay, so this is specially for e-commerce websites, Google Shopping, all the performance of your Google Merchant Center. Your shopping tab listings are managed in Merchant Center. So you will have to visit Google Merchant Center and the data, performance, everything will be seen on Google Merchant Center. Maybe yeah, when you click on that link, it takes you to this platform which usually signed up by companies which are into e-commerce, which are selling products on websites. So this is different. We'll discuss this later. Yeah, you get to see all the data, details, everything related to your products here. This thing. You see here ads. So it gets the free listings also. And the same platform will be connected to Google Ads. This platform will be connected to Google Ads. And you can run ads as well like this. Okay, and this costs very less, maybe somewhere around 1 rupee per click. It costs you 1 rupee. Though you are showing on the Google, that's how the e-commerce works. Okay. So here, if bot is or HTTP or HTTPS version of your URLs, these are HTTP URLs on your site that were indexed. Google recommends that indexed URL should be HTTPS. So basically about how many are HTTP and HTTPS. Yes indicates that it's a data is transferring over a secured connection. Non-HTTP is over a non-secured connection and you don't have non-HTTPS URL anywhere here. Core web vitals we have discussed during technical SEO. Removals, if you want to remove any page. So I want to remove this page from Google index. I can copy this URL and I can submit to Google here. Temporarily removed. See, look at this. I don't know the reason why they have removed all these URLs. Okay. Clear? I was telling you some secrets related to your company are indexed and showing on Google. You want Google to act upon immediately on those kinds of content, and that's when you can come and submit it here. Google can immediately remove them. Sitemaps basically tells you, provides you this is section where you can submit your sitemap to Google. There is only one sitemap and which is submitted, and the date submitted was February 18th, that is yesterday, and it has 377 URLs and there are no errors or issues in this sitemap. That is what you see here. So if you have any videos on your website, you get to see them here. No video indexed. Reason because there is no dedicated page, video page on the website, but video is put somewhere on other pages. On your blog post, you must have embedded a video. On one of your business pages, you must have embedded a video. But that's not a separate page. That's when it shows no video indexed. Video cannot be indexed until unless it has a dedicated URL. It should have a dedicated URL like this. CM user course video. But it should not be on the course details page just embedded. Google will not index such videos. That's why it's showing it's not indexed. Video is not on a watch page. So this is index pages. We have seen this thing already, right? We will discuss how do we read this data. So all your valid index pages data will be shown here. View data about the index pages. So I'm not concerned about what is indexed, but very much curious to know what is not indexed. So there are 10 reasons why the pages are not indexed. One of them is excluded by no index tag. This can be intentional or this can be accidental, right? So now this tool is helping you with the data, so you can go and act upon. Basically this will be question mark queries. Looks like the actual valid URLs, and I don't know why they have in blocked this URLs for search engines index. See, it's showing 404. They have deleted also. So something went wrong with their URLs. So people who are working, sorry, discovered currently not indexed issue going away. It will go away with this. Understood, everybody?
Yes.
Soft 404
Yes.
is really a page of no value to the bot. It's empty page. Sometimes you must have seen pages being empty, just one liner content, or it's something similar to this crawled currently not indexed. Whatever I have explained, it's the same thing. Sometimes they will ignore, they will crawl, they will see them as 200 status code. Here also bot will see them as 200 status code, but it is declaring or concluding it's of no use. In those cases it's not no use, it's empty page. Even sometimes with few lines of text it declares as soft 404. Soft 404 is the page is 200 status code accessible, but it is something like 404 only. No content, no information, no value from it. So to eliminate this issue, you have to make sure those web pages has lots of content. Let's see this 9 URLs. Which are those? Right? Blogs. Maybe this might have the content, I don't know. But for some reason, yeah. So now they are written 404 and showing 404 page not found. But there is a possibility, see this is like an actual page. Simply they are showing 404 page not found, but the status code of this will be 200. So that is when it identifies it as 40 soft 404. There is a good chance or possibility that they might have showing this like this, but the actual status code of this won't be. The actual status code of that will be 200. So you are faking the status of the page. The page is actually 200, this page, but they are showing 404. That is when bot shows is that soft 404. The actual status code is 200, but you are serving error. It's not even 40200 status. There is some issue, and in those cases you will see it as soft 404, and your tech team will address this. You have to take it to them, right? So in this case, build internal links or external links, the problem is solved. In this case, again, communicate to bot. Now you have to build more internal links to the actual page, or fixing this issue will fix this as well. Fixing this issue will fix this as well. Crawling currently not indexed, the pages of no value or poor value, optimize this pages properly with keywords, right, and with the right information, and this will go away. Pages with redirect, you cannot do anything, but you cannot eliminate if they are irrelevant redirects. This is fixed by your tech team. When you take to them, they will upgrade the resources, better RAM, better configuration, everything. Not found, you can find, okay, what kind of URLs are 404. You can make 301 redirects or bring them back with the status code 200, make them accessible, and that way not 404 will go away. Duplicate with user selected canonical. This is actual, this fixing this issue will fix this also. Like redirecting slash URL to non slash will fix both of them. Okay, excluded by no index, you cannot do anything except blocking bot to crawl those URLs with rel equal to no follow within the website and on robots.txt. This way you can address all of this issues, page indexing issues. Okay, so with this we will be completing the search console. Yeah.